Tonight, a Virginia family continues their fight to find the killer of their daughter and unborn grandchild. Sherry Culp was 8.5 months pregnant when she was shot in the head by a masked man. Stacey Cohan has an update on this, the 6-year anniversary of the killing. Stacey?
Well, Derek, the man that murdered Sherry Culp didn't steal a thing except her life and the life of her daughter, Kelsey. Fairfax police have never described this case as random or as a robbery, but if they have suspicions as to who is responsible, they have never named that person publicly.
Never got to love her.
Even 6 years later, the pictures of Kelsey still bring a surge of emotion to the young family. Their 36-year-old daughter, Sherry Culp, was 8.5 months pregnant with the baby when a masked man walked up to her outside her Springfield office, shot her twice in the head, and walked away.
I just don't see how somebody could do that.
Kelsey was delivered by cesarean section, but the trauma was too great for the newborn, who died 2 days later.
We saw them withdraw the life support, and the family was passing her around, holding her, doing all these kinds of things, and we just watched her die. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
The young family has always believed this man, Donald Culp, Sherry's first husband and father of Sherry's 2 oldest daughters, is responsible for the killings. 2 years ago, police searched Culp's house near Cleveland after filing an affidavit describing the case as a murder for hire. But Culp has never been charged. The couple had gone through a messy divorce, and baby Kelsey was fathered by one of Culp's former friends. Now, Don Culp has a court order keeping the Youngs away from their 2 granddaughters.
This was my Christmas present. It's my Christmas letter to them.
Fairfax police do have these sketches. A black male in a dark jumpsuit was seen getting out of a truck walking toward the shooting. And a white male, about 6 feet tall in his 30s, was sitting in the truck. The truck is described as a maroon Ford Ranger pickup. Every year on the anniversary of the murders, the young family visits this grave, where baby Kelsey is buried in her mother's arms.
It's very hard coming to a cemetery to see your second born.
They say they will never feel at peace until justice is served.
If anyone knows anything, please, please come forward and relieve us of our grief and pain.
There is a $50,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and indictment of a suspect in this case. If you have any information, call Fairfax County Crime Solvers. The number is 1-800-673-2777.
Now, Stacey, that's about as sad and awful as it gets. But the way that murder happened certainly would lead any outside observer to think this was a murder for hire. People don't just come up and shoot somebody in the head for nothing.
And the Fairfax County Police have not publicly said that, but in reading this affidavit, which was written 2 years ago when they conducted the search warrant, it said it in there. They did remove many items from Mr. Culp's house, including a computer, several bags of evidence, which I'm told is still being sorted through, and I can tell you they've hired an FBI profiler on this case.
So they have not given up on this one?
They have not. In fact, it seems they may have some new developments at this point. They're holding their cards close to their vest.
We can only hope so for the sake of the family and the sake of justice. We appreciate it, Stacey.